NASCAR garage, little walk and talk action. Might as well stretch the legs.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
I mean, it's an incredibly nice day out here, and there's plenty of fans. You got action going on right now with qualifying. Yeah, I don't want to be cooped up in that.
No, come on, let's go, let's do it. No, speaking of being cooped up, man, it feels like everything's back. Fans are back in the track, as you mentioned. How nice is it to just have everything kind of sort of back to normal?
I wouldn't say, well, I like the new normal. This is really great. I'll put it that way. Having fans back in the pit area, coming to venues like Road America for the first time, it feels better than being back to normal. We got a bunch of new tracks. We got very passionate fans up here, and I'm really excited for them to see Cup racing for the first time.
So the new normal, do you like kind of the one practice, one qualifying a weekend, or do you like lining up and rolling them as is?
I'd say in this situation, I do enjoy having the practice session and qualifying again, but I do wish that it was still 2 practices, because you're really limited on what you can change in your car. A 50-minute practice session, especially at a place like Road America, you really can't get too in-depth with changes. You've got what you've got when you show up, and you make little tweaks.
Hey, the last time we talked was Vegas 2020. My God, there's a lot to catch up on between the two of you. How's it been so far? The Cup Series, I mean, you got your first year under the belt, going into the second. How's it been?
It's been incredible. It's been a huge undertaking, and it's motivated me and pushed me in directions and pushed me past limits I didn't even know I could exceed. And becoming a dad and balancing all of it together has been a lot of fun. I think you're going to college, right?
I'm in college.
You're in college. No, he's in college already. I mean, a lot's changed for you too, right?
Yeah.
It's been crazy. It feels like you just fast forward, and if you blink, you're right back to normal and right back in the swing of things. But a year and a half's gone by with this pandemic.
I know, yeah. I started as a freshman. I'm going back as a junior. Man, it's freaking crazy. But every week, I kind of see you guys as someone to watch at RCR. And it's been so fun watching you guys the past couple of years. What about RCR is fun to watch right now?
Well, we're going in the right direction. We're making a lot of changes that are positives. We're not making mistakes. We're not backing up. We're not backpedaling. We're taking one step up the stairs at a time and avoiding the big trips. So it's been really nice to see our progression. I think everybody is pleased with where we are now from where we came from about a year and a half ago. But we know that we haven't reached our peak. Our ceiling is yet to be found. So we're going to keep pushing. And we're extremely motivated. So I'm excited to see what that means for our team. And I mean, we haven't won, and we're in around a lot of guys that have won races. So that's a good thing, especially considering how the playoffs work.
Hey, it's all about kind of taking one step at a time, as you kind of mentioned, up the stairs. How difficult is it sometimes to just not overstep that boundary and be like, hey, this is the next goal kind of thing, and the next after that?
Yeah, it's very important to be realistic with your goals and not get too caught up in and not take anything for granted, I guess, more importantly. I mean, when you think about, like that thing I just told you there, scoring all those points, you kind of get used to it. So the moment you're not running in the top 10, you know, it's easy to start freaking out and being way more negative than you should be. And then understanding, you know, this is where we're at, this is where we're going. You know, these are the guys we're around, and they're back, you know, 5-6 spots in the points that we are. So just being realistic with our goals. Not getting too outlandish, too outrageous. Like I said, one step at a time has been good for us, so anything's possible.
Yeah, literally anything's possible. And you mentioned, like, not freaking out when something doesn't go your way. And for me, sometimes things spiral when something doesn't work out. How do you keep yourself from kind of spiraling and level-headed, especially with how difficult the Cup Series is?
Well, you mentioned it perfect, or the word you used, spiral, is perfect. You just gotta not even think about the spiral, if you will. You know, as soon as one thing goes bad, don't be looking for the next thing to go bad. Look at the positives, focus on the positives, and think about the positive things you do in your day. I get a little too caught up in that sometimes, right? And that's where that spiral can take place. You know, you think about the mistake you make leaving pit road or on pit road or in your lap that cost you in qualifying. And it's easy if you let those stew and build, that you'll just keep letting negative things take place around you, and then that negative energy can expand to the people around you, and then it gets really bad really quick. So it's important to stay positive, think about the positives, but always be hungry for how we can improve.
Yeah, hey, it's easy to stay positive when it's nice and sunny and beautiful day. But hey, good catching up with you, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, thank you so much.